and welcome back. Please like, share, and subscribe. Today we are going to make some cheesy bacon jalapeno popper dip in the crock pot. So this is going to be a very sped up version of how I make my rotisserie chicken. So this is going to be a very sped up version of me making the rotisserie chicken. I have the link down below if you want to know in detail and a little more slowly how I make the rotisserie chicken, but I'm just trying to focus on making the dip today. Of course, you'll need some cheese. I think shark cheese is really good for this recipe, but I also like Mexican cheese, as y'all already know. So I'm going to use maybe 1 to 2 cups. It depends on how cheesy you want it. I'm probably going to do like 1.5 to 2 cups, but you can do like 1 if you are trying to scale back on the cheese, your call. So feel free to use actual bacon. I will use probably about half of this package. It's your call if you want to just actually fry up some bacon, maybe use 3 or 4 strips of bacon. I'm lazy, so I'm just going to use these bacon bits, about half the package, up to you. About 1 stalk of green onion, 1 tablespoon of minced garlic, 1 block of cream cheese, ½ cup of heavy whipping cream, and don't forget your favorite chips to dip. These are like some of my favorites. To me, it's like better than the other ones. So I don't know. This is a good brand if you're looking for like a good brand of some dipping chips. Love this. You'll need a jalapeno or 2, depending on how spicy you want it. And this is the jalapeno green onion mix. So I like to use the white meat portion of the chicken. The drums and the wings, I kind of just put aside for later and have that for like a meal or a snack. But I kind of focus on the white meat part of the chicken. So that's where we'll be kind of taking most of the meat from. But use whatever you want to. If you want to use the breast, if you want to use the drums or the wings, feel free to do that. I'm more gonna focus on the breast, the white meat part of the chicken. And all I'm going to do is literally just take it and kind of shred it. My crock pot is nearby. I'm just going to kind of take it and shred it up a little bit. Chicken is still kind of hot, but that's okay. And I'll just kind of take the chicken and kind of just go like that. Chicken is really hot, so I recommend you kind of let it cool off a little bit. And then I'm also going to take a little bit of the juice once I'm done. I'll use about half this chicken. I'll use majority of it. How about that? I'll use majority of the chicken, and then I'll take some of the juice and pour it in at the bottom. And this is how much of the chicken I have left. I just wanted you to see how much of it I actually used. The rest of this will definitely be used for a meal, so none of it's going to waste. Just to give you an idea of how much of the chicken I actually used. So I have my chicken at the bottom. I'm just going to pour in a little of this juice. Just a little, maybe about 2 tablespoons. Let's load in those jalapeno and green onions. 1 tablespoon of garlic. Cheese and Mexican cheese, so it's basically almost 2 cups. So let's just load that on in. Cheese it up as much as you like or as little as you like. Drop in that full block of cream cheese. Half cup of heavy whipping cream. Let's throw in some bacon bits. This is already looking so good. I'm pretty excited about it. So we're going to let this cook on high heat for a total of 4 hours, but I'm going to mix it up in 2 hours. So after 2 hours, I will mix this up and give it a nice good stir, and then I'll let it cook again for another 2 hours for a total of 4 hours. Okay, we're about 2 hours in. So let's go ahead and try to mix this on around.